Going to be working in Word 2016 utilizing different headers and footers. Let's get started. We're in our document now. We're going to create a first page header footer. We can do that by going to our Layout tab, Page Setup, and we can select Different First Page and click OK. Another way we can do that, if we click in the margin area at the top of our document, and that will open our header and footer. And at our Design tab, we see we have different first page. Let's select it. And we see now it says first page header. We're going to type our header, reports, and we're going to switch to the footer. I can click go to footer, and I'm going to type in phase 1. I'm going to close my header and footer so I can view. If I go to print layout, it will show reports as my first page header and phase 1 as my first page footer. Now we're going to create a different odd and even page header. Again, we're going to double click in the area, margin area, to open up our header footer. I'm going to select different odd and even page. Let's scroll down so we can see what it will change in our header. Once I select it, this should change. Scroll down to page number 2, and now it says even page header. Let's type in our even page header. And I'm going to go to the next, which will take me to the odd page header, and I'm going to type the same thing. Now I'm going to go to the footer. It's going to take me to the odd page footer, and I'm going to type created on, and I'm going to do a space, and I'm going to insert a date. So let's click on my Insert tab. And I'm going to select date and time, and I just want today's date. Click OK. And we want to right align it, so I'm going to highlight it, go to my Home tab, and click on the right alignment icon. There we go. I'm going to go back to my Design tab, and I'm going to go to Previous, and it's going to take me to the even page footer. We're going to do the same thing, created on, space, and I'm going to insert date and times, and I want today's date only. Select it, click OK. I'm going to highlight it so I can right align. Go back to my Home tab and click the right alignment. When we look at our document, we see now we have a first page header and footer, an even page header and footer, odd page header and footer. Now we're going to create a section header and footer. Let's close our header and footer, and we're going to scroll down to where we would like the section break to be. And we're going to click on before, put our cursor before progress to date, and we want to insert a page break. So if I go to the Layout tab, Breaks, and we want a Next Page section break, so I select Next Page, and it puts a section break. Now if I go to double click in the margin area, we see we have a first page header, section 1, a first page footer, section 1. Let's scroll to the page that we need. All right. We're at the place where we created a section header, and we want to edit the header to say, so I'm going to remove this and I'm going to say progress to date. And I'm going to click to my footer, and I'm going to edit this for my section break to say summary report. Let's review what we just learned. Headers and footers. You can create a different first page header footer, different odd and even header footer. If you need to create a section footer, you can create a section header and footer. Hopefully these steps will help you when creating headers and footers.